Good morning, students. I hope you all are well. Myself, Pratima Gupta. Today I am here with new chapter of English language class 5th, lesson 13, sentences simple, complex and compound. According to the structure, we divide sentences into three kinds: simple sentences, complex sentences and compound sentences. Before going to discuss about it one by one, I want to tell you about subordinating conjunction and coordinating conjunction that we need to use to understand in complex and compound sentences. Let's see. Subordinating conjunctions. What is subordinating conjunctions? A subordinating conjunction is a connecting word or phrase that introduces a dependent clause and joins it to a main clause or independent clause. So here I want to tell you what is dependent clause. The part of a sentence that is dependent on the other part is called a dependent clause. What is independent clause? The part of a sentence that can stand alone and convey complete sense is called the independent clause. When a subordinating conjunction is linked to a dependent clause, the unit is called a subordinate clause. It means we use subordinating conjunction with dependent clause. Let's see the example. All these words that you can see, all these words are subordinating conjunction that we use with dependent clause to join with independent clause. Next is coordinating conjunctions. What is coordinating conjunctions? It is used to link or join two words or phrases that are equally important. It has two or more independent clauses. The sentences do not depend on anything to give themselves meaning. For, or, yet, and, but, so, nor. All these words are coordinating conjunction. Example: I told her to leave, for I was very tired. As you can see in this sentence, the part I told her to leave and I was very tired, both the part of this sentence are independent clauses, and we use coordinating conjunction, that is for, to join these two independent clauses. Next, I like football and I like hockey. In this sentence also we use coordinating conjunction, that is and, to join two independent clauses. So it is very clear that we need to use coordinating conjunctions to join two or more independent clauses. Let's start kinds of sentences. First is simple sentences. A simple sentence expresses a complete thought. It has a subject and a predicate. Example: Satchel Paik was a great athlete. In this sentence, to whom we are talking about? Satchel Paik. So, Satchel Paik is a subject. And what we are talking about? Was a great athlete. So, was a great athlete is a predicate. So, it is very clear a simple sentence has only one independent clause. It has a subject and a verb and also conveys complete sense. Let's see more example of simple sentences. Does he play tennis? The train leaves every morning at 8 a.m. Water freezes at 0 degrees Celsius. I love my new pets. They don't go to school tomorrow. We drink coffee every morning. So as you can see, all these sentences are in a one independent clause. So, and every sentence has subject and predicate. So all these sentences are simple sentences. Next is complex sentences. A complex sentence has an independent clause and a dependent clause. Already I have explained what is independent clause and what is dependent clause. The dependent clause begins with a subordinating conjunction. Examples of subordinating conjunctions are after, although, because, before, even though, however, if, since, so that, unless, when, while, whenever, etc. Examples of complex sentences: I washed the car after I came home. In this sentence, the part I washed the car is an independent clause. After I came home, this part is a dependent clause. So in a complex sentences, if any sentence has an independent clause and a dependent clause, that sentence will be a complex sentence. So we use subordinating conjunctions with dependent clause to join the sentence with independent clause. Next sentence: he went to see a doctor because he was sick. In this sentence also, the part he went to see a doctor is an independent clause. It conveys complete sense and it can stand alone. But the second part of this sentence, because he was sick, is a dependent clause. This part cannot stand alone and it doesn't convey complete sense. So we need subordinating conjunction with independent clause to join the sentence with an independent clause to convey the complete sense. Next is, even though she was late, she managed to complete the assignment. In this sentence also, the same thing will be followed. Let's see one more point of complex sentences, that is, as I have told you, dependent clause cannot stand alone, independent clause can stand alone. So as you can see, first sentence, even though it was a long trip, they came to the island in canoes. As you can see, this sentence begins with dependent clause. So when any sentence begins with dependent clause, after completing dependent clause we put comma. As you can see, second sentence, they came to the island in canoes even though it was a long trip. In this sentence begins with independent clause, so there is no need to put comma. For more detail, as you can see this, because it is raining, we have an umbrella. In this sentence, the part because it is raining is a dependent clause, and after dependent clause we need to put comma. Then we will write independent clause, we have an umbrella. Downside, you can see we have an umbrella because it is raining. So as you can see, this sentence begins with an independent clause, so there is no need to put comma. Next is few more examples. You can see, because my coffee was too cold, I heated it in the microwave. In this sentence, as you can see, because my coffee was too cold, this part is a dependent clause, and after writing dependent clause we put comma. Then second part, I heated it in the microwave. This sentence, this part of is a independent clause. Next, although he was wealthy, he was still unhappy. Next, she returned the computer after she noticed it was damaged. Whenever prices goes up, customers buy less product. Don't leave the restaurant until the dishes here are washed. While playing football, the ball thrown by my friend hit the boy crossing the street. As you can see, the words because, although, after, whenever, until, while, all these words are subordinating conjunction. So we use subordinating conjunction in a complex sentence with dependent clause. So if any sentence has an independent clause and a dependent clause that is begins with subordinating conjunction, so all those sentences are complex sentences. Next is compound sentences. What is compound sentences? A compound sentence consists of two main clauses of equal importance joined together with a conjunction. As example, I like coffee and I like tea. Peter was late, but Chris waited for him. I can walk home or I can take a taxi. So in these sentences, as you can see, the word and, but, or, all these words are coordinating conjunctions. So we use coordinating conjunction in a compound sentences. Compound sentence has two or more independent clauses. As you can see, first sentence, I like coffee and I like tea. The part I like coffee, I like tea, both the part of this sentence are an independent clauses, and we use coordinating conjunction to join both the independent clauses. So it is very clear, compound sentence has two or more independent clauses. A compound sentence includes at least two independent clauses. I like tea and he likes coffee. As I have told you already, I like tea, this part of the sentence is an independent clause. He likes coffee, this part of this sentence is also an independent clause. Both these parts convey complete sense and are independent of each other, and we use coordinating conjunction, that is and, to join these two independent clauses. See few more examples. I like coffee and Mary likes tea. Mary went to work, but John went to the party and I went home. In this sentence, as you can see, there are three independent clauses. First, Mary went to work. Second, John went to the party. Third, I went home. All these part of these sentences are an independent clauses that, and we use coordinating conjunction that are but and to join all these three independent clauses. Will Mary go or will John go? Mary never wrote the letter, nor did she call him. He felt cold, for it was snowing. I have known him for a long time, yet I have never understood him. In every sentences, as you can see, and, but, or, nor, for, yet, all these words are coordinating conjunction. I hope this chapter is understood for you everyone. Very simple. According to the structure, we divide sentences into three kinds. First is simple sentences. It has subject and predicate and also only one independent clause that conveys complete sense. Second is complex sentences. It has one independent clause and two or more dependent clause, and we use subordinating conjunction with dependent clause to join the sentence with the independent clauses. Third is compound sentence. It has two or more independent clauses, and we use coordinating conjunction to join two or more independent clauses. So just go through the video, watch it, listen it carefully, and after that if you have any doubt, you can clear your doubt by asking question during online class. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.